Adrian, thanks for talking to us as always. A big night of football tomorrow night at Cooper Stadium in a brilliant double header. I guess first off, could you give us just a generic squad update from the playing group?
Yeah, we'll probably need to make a couple of changes heading into the game at Cooper's because we picked up a red card on the weekend and Erin hasn't been able to get up. She's got a little bit of a toe issue, so still looking into the full extent of that, but doesn't look to be anything too serious at this stage. So fingers crossed she'll be back soon, and that gives us an opportunity to have a look at a couple of other players as starters and bring some players into the squad as well.
You welcome back, Chelsea Dorber came back into the side a couple of weeks ago. She got on the score sheet at the weekend. How impressed were you with her, and how good is it to have Chelsea back in the fold? Yeah,
it's excellent. She's been great at training. Has been training and playing with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm and intensity. So we know what she's able to produce when she's at her best, and I'm really excited to see how she goes this season with the opportunity to potentially play some more minutes.
Disappointing afternoon in Perth at the weekend. I guess, what did you learn from that game, and what have you reflected on over the past week?
Yeah, there were some good things that come out of the game and some things that we need to work on and, like you say, reflect on and learn from. So I think it's been pretty clear this year that when we've started well, we've played well in games, and I just think we got off to a little bit of a slow start over there in Perth. But I feel like our 20 minutes after half time were really positive, and we got ourselves back into the game, and then just a couple of small errors that cost us at the end of the day. And biggest takeaway was that we probably want to make it a little bit more of our set piece opportunities, and we don't want to be conceding set pieces like we did against Perth. But a positive is that it's still been a fair while since we've conceded from open play. So lots of good things to take out of the game, but some things to work on definitely.
Melbourne City will be a different beast tomorrow night. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, we're expecting a real challenge. Obviously, they're undefeated still. They're a team that is quite threatening going forward and has scored a lot of goals this season, but they've also conceded quite a few as well. So we feel like there'll be an entertaining game and opportunities at both ends, and we'll just need to make sure we make the most of those and see if we can keep them out as much as possible.
First double header for the season for the men and women coming together. I guess as a coach and the playing group, how excited are you to be back at Cooper Stadium?
Really excited. We love playing here. In an ideal world, we'd play all our home games here if we could. But it's great to have us here and the men on at the same time. We actually don't mind the double headers. We like the atmosphere that they create, and both teams being able to watch and support each other as well. And with the men getting off to a really positive start this year, we hope a big crowd comes out and comes early and supports us and sticks around and watches the men's game too.
In the opposite dugout tomorrow night, we'll have another South Australian, Michael Matriciani. I guess a word on going up against another South Australian coach in the A-League is pretty good.
Oh yeah, I think it's a good state to be in for SA, and it's great to have to have one SA-based coach in the competition and in the league, and he's had a really good start to his time in the league and at Melbourne City. So I'm looking forward to catching up with Michael again. He's a friend, and I'll wish him well before and maybe after the game, but not during.
We're one of the sports that we play through Christmas. I guess do the players have any time off over the Christmas break? What does the training schedule look like over the Christmas holidays?
It's not easy to give time off during that period because we've got games either side of Christmas. But we'll train and prepare as we normally do. We'll probably do something a little bit social with the group in and around Christmas so that they can experience that together. And our focus is pretty much on football, and that's where it needs to be.